friend in the house. How you doing? Oh my gosh, how are you all doing? Yeah, look at my gorgeous backdrop. Anybody guess where I am? Yeah, okay. Put it in the comments. Anyway, it's a glorious Monday and I am so full of the joy of the Lord today. So I want to share some of that with you. So are you ready? Are you ready? Let's go. Okay, so what am I going to talk about today? I've probably talked about this topic before, but I don't know. I woke up this morning just with a heavy sense of it that somebody needs to hear this because you haven't listened to my other podcast, and I don't know honestly in what number I actually talked about this. So yes, I can't even tell you where to go. So I'm just going to do it afresh, and I guess it's probably going to be delivered differently. Maybe the way I did it before it didn't quite work. So today I'm going to deliver it slightly different, and what I'm going to talk about is identity. Yeah, identity. And I think that's big. Identity is a big portion of how we show up in this world. Now, everybody has an identity. That's one thing. You know, you all have an identity. We all have it. I have it. You have it. But then the question is what identity are you showing up with every single day? I had a conversation with my partner the other day, and I was like asking him a question like, you know, what are you proud of me for? What are the things that you're proud of in terms when you look at me, when you think of me, that sort of thing? And he started off talking about that I do. So he says, hey, you're great at your social media stuff. You're great as a director of your company. You're great at doing this, and I'm proud of you for all those things. But I didn't quite touch what I wanted him to actually see. Because what I was actually asking him is, do you see me? Do you see the identity of who I am, not what I do? Even Jesus said, when he was having a conversation with the disciples, and he was saying, who do they say I am? And well, you're a prophet, you're a teacher, you're a this, you're a that, da 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 da. But actually, he then said, but who do you say I am? And he says, well, actually, you are the Christ. And he's like, yes. That was not revealed to you through your own sense, that was revealed to you through the Holy Spirit. So this kind of says something to me. It kind of says that actually your true identity, if you really want to know what your true identity is, you need to ask the Holy Spirit, because the Holy Spirit knows what your true identity is. So, and the thing is that we should stop thinking about what somebody does and try and equate that to their identity, because a lot of us hide behind what we do. So we can become a doctor or a lawyer or an accountant or a businessman or businesswoman, but actually we're hiding behind something. That's not who we are. That's just how we show up. That's the coat that we wear on that particular day. But then when we go home at night, we take it off, and only the people around us actually see the kind of person that we are. So what I want to encourage us to do today is actually start looking into ourselves and not trying to hide behind the things that we do and expect somebody to love us for what we do, but to know who we are from the core inwards, because when we know who we are from the core, that spills outwards. And that is something that is unchangeable, doesn't change, doesn't blow away in the wind or anything like that. It's just like an essence of us. And I really am bringing this to you today. I don't know why I'm bringing it to you today, honestly, but I just feel like somebody needs to hear this. Somebody needs to really know that it's not the things that you do. So stop striving. Some people just strive. They just strive to be a person. They just strive to do things in a particular way because they think someone's going to love them better if they show up in that way. They don't want to be their authentic self. And it's but actually, it is your authentic self going to draw people to you. People love you for who you are, not for what you do. So let's take a few steps backwards and start homing in and just being a little bit real with ourselves and going, you know what, actually, I am worthy. Doesn't matter what I do. Whether I've got a job or I don't have a job. Whether I'm a mother and I'm not a mother. Whether I'm in a relationship or not in a relationship. None of these things define me. Whether I'm married, divorced, none of these things define me. What defines me is who I am. And who I am, the only one that knows who you are is the person that created you. So don't go to somebody else thinking, oh, maybe this person's going to complete me. This person's going to show up for me. This person's going to make me happy. This person's going to be my all and everything. Don't do that, because that person did not create you. And I think it's a tall ordeal when we start looking to somebody else, hoping that that person's going to fulfill us. It's not going to happen. We need to be fulfilled, and we need to stand tall in our identity of who we are, and know who we are, and know actually I'm immovable, and I am unshakable, and I am a child of God, and I am awesome, and I show up every single day because of who I am. And if you don't like it, that's your problem. I'm not trying to tell you to be arrogant. No, this is about being arrogant. This is about actually not allowing people to walk over you because, you know, they've made you feel like you're a puppet. They've made you feel like, you know, if they're happy, then you're happy. If they're sad, then you're sad. No, you know, you have got the joy of the Lord in you, so you can be joyous all day long. This will never change, but you've got to know who you are. And I believe this. When you know who you are, you do walk differently. You do approach things differently. You do deal with things differently. You become different because you are operating from a different place. And I just want to urge you, really, truly urge you this morning. This is a very short one, so I'm not going to stay here for long. But I just really want to urge you to, like, you know, take a moment and start thinking about who you are. You know, and if you're a Christian, just ask the Holy Spirit, who am I? Who am I? You know, and like for me, when I asked that question, you know what I got? I got, you're the daughter of the Most High God. I'm like, it's over, it's done. You know, it's done. Like, I'm the daughter of the Most High God. Like, do you know what that means? Like, he has everything. This view that looks beautiful, that looks wonderful, that is nothing compared to what God has. This is nothing, absolutely nothing. So if I'm the Most High God and I've inherited everything, he's given me everything because I'm his daughter. Because what does a father do to a daughter? He gives you everything. You have his inheritance. I have got his inheritance. So why would somebody come into my life and try and mess that up? Why would I listen to someone that says you can never be, or you can't do, or that's not for you? Why would I do that? Why would I listen to someone that says know your place? Why would I do that? If it comes from God, then I don't want to know. I'm not listening to that. I just want to know what God has for me, and I want to be God's daughter. And if he's told me I am the daughter of the Most High God, hey, I'm taking that and I'm walking with that. And that's why I get up every day. And that's why I show up every day. And that's why I just want to keep doing the things that I'm doing, because I know where I'm stood, and I'm grounded. This week I had a conference, and it was with a guy called Leaf, Dr. Leaf Hetland. If you've not heard about him, honestly, Google him. I'm going to put his name in the comments. Google him. And I'm actually going to put a link to something that he said that really changed my life. And it was all about love. And one thing he said, and he sang this song, it was like, rooted and grounded in love. Hey, rooted and grounded in love. Hey. And it was just like, if you could just get a hold of that and know that you are rooted and grounded in love, in the love of God, the love that has no end, the love that's forever there for you, regardless of what you're going through, regardless of what your situation. If you know that, you will walk differently. You will show up different. You will believe different. You will do things differently. That's all I want to say today, you know. But yeah, honestly, if you don't already know this, there is a God, and he's called Jesus, and he loves you. He loves you. You know, he died on the cross for you and me, so that we can have eternity, and he can demonstrate the love that the Father has for us. So all you have to do is just open up your heart and just say, God, you know what? If you're there, I just want to know you. I just want to see you. I don't know. I don't believe it. I don't know if this is true. You know, Clara keeps going on about this God. I'm not sure. Like, just ask the question. Better still, just ask the Holy Spirit, who am I? Who am I? Who am I? You know, who am I? And see the answers that you're going to get. And you know who else loves you? I do. And you know why I love you? Because of the love that's been poured to me from the Father through to me, and it spills out to you. And I just want to share that love with you. So, will you take today and do something different? Will you take the day and just really sit and ask who you are? In your identity. That identity never goes away, regardless of whether you're at work or at home. It is who you are. It's the essence of you. And if you have not met that essence of you, then ask the Holy Spirit. He will show you who you are. That's it today. And I'm just going to give you one more picture of the view. Beautiful. Take care, guys. Love you. Bye.